1, 2, 3 audio check, sound check, coming through loud and clear. Can you hear me? I believe so. Live for 17 seconds. Okay. All right. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. West Odell here with BTCSquawk.com. We're going to be taking a look at our Bitcoin markets and news items that may be coming out, moving the markets here on this Saturday evening. I will warn you, it's going to be light because it's the weekend. A lot of folks are in vacation mode. They might be doing their Christmas shopping, holiday shopping. They might be visiting with family. So this isn't going to be a real lively session. We're going to make it as lively and as interesting as we possibly can. But just a heads up, I'd be careful. I'd look for a light, choppy trade, as James has been telling me he's been witnessing for most of the afternoon. First off, I'd like to tell you a little bit about ourselves. I'm West Odell, as mentioned, and I am the co-founder, or one of the co-founders of BTCSquawk.com. I've been trading for about a decade now, and have experience with commodity markets. Traded on the Chicago Board of Trade trading floor, along with James. James did as well. We've got experience with TradersAudio.com. We were broadcasters there. We broadcasted for TD Ameritrade for their trading platform, and I broadcasted for LiveSquawk.com. I was the head of commodities there. Taking a shift in my career. This is the next new thing. This is really, really hot. These Bitcoins are the future. They're just climbing the charts, doing a heck of a job, moving to the upside. I really believe in them, and I'm glad you're here tuning in, joining on in with us this evening. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our prices. We've got an 86.65 last price in the Bitcoin. We've got a little bit of a bid coming through. We're 86.77.5 a last, 86.77.710 bid, 86.80 offer. And we're catching a bid here. Heads up, folks. Bitcoin on the move to the upside here. Again, Bitcoin on the move to the upside. Seeing some increased activity to the upside in the Bitcoin. I believe we just made a new high up to 86.90. In fact, we did. Again, we just made a new high up to 86.90 in the Bitcoin. $1 off the high. My broadcasting style is a little different from James's. I'm not so big on the bid and the ask and the market size. I like to simply report when there's something moving, significantly moving the market. If there's interesting news that's coming out, I'm going to relay that to you. But I'm not going to broadcast constantly. I'm going to give you a little bit of silence, a little bit of breathing room so you can study your charts, make your trading decisions. And I feel like that's the product that I would want to use, so that's how I broadcast. Whichever style you like best, that is up to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me, west@btcsquawk.com. You can email James as well at james@btcsquawk.com. If there's something you want us to change about the broadcast, let us know. We'll be more than happy to accommodate for you. And that being said, let's just go ahead and take a look across the board at some of our news items. Coffee coin pre-ICO investors get the short straw for some reason. Lots of ICOs coming out, initial coin offerings. Tend to like to stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the two number ones. And speaking of Ethereum, they did have a bond coming out. I saw this yesterday on an exchange. I forget which country, but they did have a bond linked to it in an attempt to sort of stabilize price and reduce volatility. We've got all-time highs in the Bitcoins now to 8,700. High-speed quantum encryption may help secure future internet. So this market is on fire. We've got analysts wanting to see 50,000. We've got analysts claiming for 1 million of Bitcoin. Keep in mind there's only going to be a limited number of Bitcoin, so we don't really have to worry about inflation. I personally see the price at 10,000 by Christmas. That's not a suggestion to buy or sell Bitcoin. That's just my personal opinion. We are 86.95. We've got Coinbase at 87.49. Bitfinex at 87.43.5. We've got Kraken 72.16.3. We've got Gemini 87.38.99. And we've got Bitstamp at 86.90.8. Folks, this market is so strong. Driving this market higher are anticipations for the futures contracts coming out in the middle of December. I believe the date's marked for December 11th. That's the CME Group release. I'm not positive on the CBOE release for their futures, but I will say there was an article that came back out saying that the futures on the CME are not stated for release December 11th, but they will be coming out in December. There was some type of an error. I can't get confirmation on it. I just want to throw that out there. I hate to give you something unsubstantiated, but I have seen that at several places. But the futures are coming with, that's barring any type of regulatory issues that the exchange may encounter with the CFTC, the agency that oversees the futures. We're 87.02.16. We just made a new high in the Bitcoin. Folks, this market today is just incredible. I woke up, I was used to seeing the 8,200s yesterday. I've got somebody wanting to buy in, and they're going to have to wait a couple days, and they are sweating bullets. This thing is probably going to be 9,000 before they can get in. But there's still more upside from there, hopefully. So we're going to just play it by ear and hope for the best. But right now we're 8,700. We just made a new high up to 87.02.16 in the Bitcoin. That's higher by 0.65% over the past 24 hours. Ethereum was up to, I believe, 460 yesterday. That's a new all-time high for the Ethereum market. And folks, those are really the main cryptocurrencies that we're going to be covering on this broadcast. I know James likes to stick to the Bitcoin only. I like to cover Ethereum as well because it's the second largest market cap. It's the second most popular, and it's been exhibiting just massive strength this year and before. So I'd keep an eye on Ethereum as well. $86.66.22. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon. And would like to take the time to go over some of our pricing options. We do have several packages for you professional traders and investors of Bitcoins and Ethereum if you're into that market as well. So we're going to take a moment to go over that pricing structure, let you see what's up with that, see if that's something you might be interested in. If it is, I welcome you to email me, West at btcsquawk.com, or email James at btcsquawk.com, and we'll be happy to set you up with a free trial. We're happy to answer any of your questions, concerns, comments, anything that you want to chat about. We're here for you. But please, if you get anything out of this service, we're only going to survive if you subscribe. Kind of like NPR, kind of like PBS. So we really do need to drive. We're having a membership drive, I guess you would say. That's right, folks. We're having a membership drive. But let's take a look at our pricing tables. The live news stream and global chat is always free. The daily and weekly fallback audio is always free. For live continuous streaming audio, please subscribe though. We have we actually have four convenient methods of experiencing our live stream channel. All include a 3-day trial period for 99 cents. You can't beat that, folks. You spend 99 cents. You get to access the audio for 3 days. If you don't like it, you cancel, and you're not charged anything other than that 99-cent fee. And the reason we charge is because we don't want people abusing that and just continuously signing up and canceling. Our next option is going to be the free option, which may be for you, it may not. It's the starter pack. If you're a beginner, if you're not trading Bitcoins yet, if you don't have a large account, it's okay. Just stick with us, folks. Once you get rolling, once you get to making money, you're more than welcome to come in and subscribe to one of the more elaborate, one of the more robust packages that we offer. But with the free package, you get daily audio briefing, you get weekly audio briefing, you get live news, you get unlimited global chat, you get email updates, and you get technical support. You're not going to find that anywhere else. That technical support is key. Do you need help setting up your Bitcoin account to trade? Do you need help placing a stop order, a limit order? What's a one cancel order? One cancel other order? These are all legitimate questions for folks starting out, and we're here for you. So, technical support is very important, and we pride ourselves in being able to assist you with that. Our next package up is $20 a week. So maybe you want to dip your feet in the water and see what this thing's really all about. So your card will be charged $20 via PayPal. We have a secure site, so you don't have to worry about your information being shared with anybody else. And with that package, you get live streaming audio, daily and weekly briefings, live news, unlimited global chat, email updates, and extensive technical support. You also get phone support as well. You send us an email. Let us know when a good time for you would be to chat on the phone, and either James or myself will be in touch with you. We want you to have all your questions answered. We want you to feel like you're getting the most bang for your buck, because really that's why we're here. We're here to offer you a service. We're here to offer you something that you can grow with in your trading and become hopefully more successful and more profitable. So from there we move on to our premium package. Now this is for the bigger guy. You know, you're already trading perhaps, you're making some money already, but you want to take it to the next level. This package again is $75 a month, which is not much. You know, you can make $75 in 5 minutes on Bitcoins trading. So this includes live streaming audio, daily and weekly briefings, live news, unlimited global chat, email updates, technical support via email and by telephone, and also we will eventually have a private chat feature where you can chat with us in an instant messenger type of environment to get a hold with us even quicker. Because if we're broadcasting, it's kind of hard to talk on the phone. But we will be willing to talk on the phone, so you You just send in a request, and we'll call you at your convenience. The last package we offer is the Ultimate. This is for the Big Daddy trader. Okay, you're going to save a little bit of money. It's $150 for 2 months. Actually, we need to change that. That's the same price as buying 1 month. I think that price is wrong. We'll get that updated for you folks. But we want it so that you get a little bit more value if you're willing to spend a little bit more and lock in for 2 months. With this, you get live streaming audio, daily and weekly briefings, live news, unlimited global chat, email and phone support, technical support as well. Do you need help setting up your charts? What kind of indicators should you use? Should you use a MACD? Should you use a stochastic? Should you use trend lines, support and resistance, pivot points, Camarillo pivots, Pearson's pivots? Folks, we are familiar. We are experts in technical analysis. We know indicators and oscillators inside and out. James and I both have spent significant amounts of time on the Chicago Board of Trade trading floor. We've traded for years. We're familiar with the ins and the outs of the business. We come from the futures market, and when Bitcoin goes to the futures market, we're really going to be rocking and rolling. We want to get you guys on board before that, though, so they get used to the product. Excuse me. So that you get used to the product and you're able to really benefit from it in a big way. That's enough. That's enough promotional material for now. One other thing I wanted to show you is meet the team. Take a picture of these handsome gentlemen you're going to be listening to when you're trading. You go to meet the team. You just go to meet the team at the top of the page, and you get to take a look at these handsome gentlemen that you are listening to. James Shelton is co-founder. He's at the top. James is a veteran trader of various asset classes. He builds mechanical and algorithmic trading models that are executed primarily on futures contracts. Calendar spreads and options trading are some of his favorite things to do. In addition to trading, James ran the foreign exchange Squawk box for TradersAudio.com and contracted through TD Ameritrade as well. We both have our careers are very similar in the companies that we've worked for. So we have a lot of the same experiences, but we also bring different things to the table. So he worked with Traders Audio as well. He ran the Forex Squawk box. So he has extensive knowledge on the foreign exchange markets, which are intertwined with the Bitcoin market, because when you're getting a Bitcoin quote, you're either getting a Bitcoin to you're getting a US dollar to Bitcoin, you're getting a euro to Bitcoin, you're getting a Japanese yen to Bitcoin. So he likes to, at times, look at the currency markets as well, both the futures, and I believe he looks at the spot markets as well. So that's one thing to consider. He maintains codes and broadcasts for the Bitcoin Squawk. You can get in touch with him on Instagram. There's a link right under his description that will link you to his Instagram page. And then there's an envelope where you can email him directly. And then myself, Wes Odell, also co-founder of BitcoinSquawk.com. I'm a former trader on the Chicago Board of Trade trading floor. My previous area of focus was the commodity asset class, in which, well, I hate to toot my own horn, but I am considered a leading expert in the field. I've held TD Ameritrade as a client, serving as chief commodities strategist, also serving as head of commodities for Live Squawk and TradersAudio.com. I organize promotional material and direct business strategy for Bitcoin Squawk, while also ensuring day-to-day operations are in an ideal state for the clients. And there will be a link to my Twitter. I am somewhat active on there, and there's already a link to my email. So if you want to email me any questions, feel free. We've got other resources on the site. For instance, what's a Bitcoin? Maybe you're brand new. Check it out. What's a Bitcoin? Click on that. It'll take you in there. James wrote a nice little article on that. We're going to have more content on the way. We've got press releases on the way. We've got articles coming out in several Very, very well-known, very prominent news publications that have just taken an interest into what we're offering here. So we look forward to being able to display those on our website as well. Features just basically gives you an idea of what we bring to the table in terms of what makes this a valuable product. You can check that out at your leisure. News, click on that. This is free. We have James and his infinite programming skills has been able to hook us up with real-time streaming news. You can click on the news article and it'll take you to the source, and you just scroll up to see the older news. Scroll down to see the newer news. And added benefit here to the news is enter your nickname, enter your email address, and you can participate in chat. You can chat with us directly. You can chat with other market participants, other listeners of the Bitcoin Squawk. Folks, let's get back to the Bitcoin market. That's really why we're here, isn't it? We're 8698.810. We are seeing strength. We've made a new high up to 8702.16. We're just a couple dollars away from that. And I would be keeping an eye on this thing. We've got Black Friday is over. We are, I don't know what they call Saturday. I know Monday's Cyber Monday. But I believe after we get past Monday, folks are going to look at this thing if they've been away from their computers, been away from their quote machines, and they're going to just hop on in. And I'm personally looking for $10,000 per Bitcoin by Christmas or before. That's just my opinion. That's not a suggestion to buy or sell Bitcoins, but that's what we're looking for. We got a lot of analysts calling for even higher prices. We've got Goldman Sachs. They're going to be trying to make a market in mid-February on the futures contracts on, I believe, CME Group. CBOE is coming out with a futures contract as well. It only controls one Bitcoin, whereas the CME Group Bitcoin futures contract is going to control 5 Bitcoin, so it is a bigger contract. Wait to see which one takes dominance. I imagine the CME Group product will take dominance since they are the largest exchange. I'd also like to invite you to follow us on Twitter at BTC Squawk. That's our Twitter handle. You can follow us on stocktwits.com at BTC Squawk as well. You can follow me on Twitter at WEST_Odell. That's my Twitter handle. And we try and put out the most relevant news without the noise to make you a better, more profitable Bitcoin trader. FCC announced its move to repeal net neutrality. Keep telling them no. So Bitcoin Gold has just been added to CMC. The first stage of CAMEX main initial coin offering is underway with the 5% discount. Folks, this Bitcoin market is absolutely on fire. I woke up this morning, I was remembering yesterday we were around 8,200. I thought it'd be a slow trade over the holidays, but for whatever reason, we have shot to loftier levels. We're around 8,700 now. We've got an 8702.16 high. The market now is 86.89 even. We've got Bitstamp market at 86.98.81. We've got Coinbase at 87.75.19. We've got Bitfinex 87.30.10. We've got Kraken 72.29.70. We've got Gemini 87.51.99. Also, if you're interested, take a look at our YouTube page. We're going to have new updates coming out. We've got some special videos coming out, which we've been working with some folks on those. And we really highly recommend you go there for educational content. If you don't like to read, you can watch the video and feel like you're watching TV or watching a movie and still get the same type of information you glean from an article with maybe the added benefit of being able to kind of rest your eyes and just sit back in your chair and just take a look at the movie. We've got a lot of streaming content. We've got information about the website. We got some interesting stuff coming out in the coming weeks as well. And I encourage you to come and check back often as we unleash and release new data pertaining to the squawk. Coffee coin pre-ICO investors get the short straw for some reason. Bitcoin passed 8,000 as institutional money inches closer to cryptocurrency markets. And by that they mean the futures markets that are coming out. It's going to be incredible, folks. We're probably going to see a huge increase in our subscription base. We're looking forward to that, obviously. But what we're really looking forward to is, folks, being able to trade the Bitcoin market with a tighter bid-ask spread and with some more security of a reputable exchange overseeing the market. I think that's a really good thing. It's a huge step forward. It's going to allow institutional money into the market. They're going to be into the market, and when that happens, the price likely skyrockets. So you're getting in at a good time. If you don't already have an account, I suggest you open one. There's several good websites. You could do Coinbase.com. You could do Gemini. I believe Bitfinex has canceled their U.S. Accounts, so I think that Bitfinex is off the table. But if you're into trading, Coinbase.com, you sign up there. They have a separate arm called GDAX, has a nice charting platform, and the fees and commissions are almost non-existent. So that's something to certainly consider. Ethereum financial product is now traded on NASDAQ Stockholm. Bitcoin 8698.99. We've got Bitstamp 8698.81, Coinbase 8775.19, Bitfinex 8730.10, Kraken 7229.7, Gemini 8751.99. Very strong market. $86.90. Still seeing nice strength. I wouldn't want to be standing in the way of this market, especially when the institutions step in. It's going to be like a freight train. And it already has been, but wait till you see the futures market. What was that? Just a reminder, folks, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me at west@btcsquawk.com, or you can email James at james@btcsquawk.com. We're here for you in a big way. We're more than happy to answer any questions you may have, or to add things to the broadcast you may be interested in. But first and foremost, if you're getting anything out of this, please subscribe. We're here for you, and we want to be able to continue to stay here for you. So we do need to get some additional subscribers so that we can continue to grow the business and provide you with the level of quality that you have become accustomed to, and we're going to keep improving on that as our technology improves, and mainly when the futures come out, it's going to be a whole new ball game. So I think you'll be very surprised with that. But I suggest, if you're in this for the long haul, you go ahead and subscribe, get your foot in the door, learn the ins and outs of the broadcast, learn the keywords that we use, the lingo that we use, so that when the futures come out, you're ready to rock and roll, because that's where the real money is going to be made. And those futures will be settled in cash, not in Bitcoin. Folks, if you like the style broadcast that I'm providing, with a little bit less the bid-ask information, a little bit less the depth of the market, let me know. Let us know. We're here for you. We want this broadcast to be beneficial for you. I personally don't like calling out a lot of the bid-ask. I think it can make you a little bit dizzy and start to be confusing. Some people really like it. It has its merit. I'm not saying it's useless, because it's not. It's very useful. But if you would rather not have that in the audio, if you'd rather just have news and big market moves and rumors and hedge fund positions, that type of stuff, then just let us know. We'll be glad to cater to you and whatever you may be looking for. We're 8694.65. The high is 8702.16. And we've still got strength on our hands, that's for sure. $86.81.32 for the Bitcoin. So great to see it so close to 9,000. I honestly think we'll hit 10,000 before Christmas, but that's just my opinion. It's not a suggestion to buy or sell Bitcoin futures or Bitcoin spot market. Just my humble opinion. It's like a freight train. $86.90, about $12 off the high. $86.89.99, folks. We're on the move. Lots of talk on Bitcoins in the news. Folks calling for them to reach $5 million a coin, $1 million a coin, $500,000 a coin, all in the next several short years. So I think this is a good place to be. It's a great market, especially when the futures come out and they're regulated. And we don't have such wide bid-ask spreads. You'll be able to get into and out of the market much, much more efficiently. For you large traders out there, I do believe the CME Group has imposed a 1,000 contract size limit on the Bitcoin futures. That's in the spot month. So you can't hold more than 5,000 contracts. On the CBOE contract, I believe the position limit is for 1,000 contracts. Correction, is for 5,000 contracts because the contract size is controlling only one Bitcoin. So either place you look, it's going to control 5,000 Bitcoin maximum. A lot of folks using Bitcoin to do their holiday shopping this year. That could contribute to the boost as well. I'll give you a little preview of how you would find somebody to buy Bitcoins from locally. Now you want to screen this person if you're doing it local. If you're doing it person to person, you want to do it in a public place, obviously. You want to do it during daytime. You might want to bring somebody with you. And definitely bring your phone or a laptop so you can confirm that you have received the Bitcoins before you hand over the money. And those are pretty much the basics. It's not that hard to do a transfer in person. It can be really nerve-wracking because you're dealing with some, or potentially dealing with a lot of money, but it was one way to do a transaction, to buy Bitcoin or to sell. So, but what you want to do is you can go to Craigslist.com, search Bitcoin, and you'll see all kinds of posts Coinbase. You're going to pay cheaper rates, but you're going to buy your Bitcoin, and it's going to take a week for it to take delivery. Now, you will lock in the price from when you bought them, but if the price moves against you, you're kind of stuck. You can't sell them in the meantime. That's one thing that's a little frustrating about Coinbase. But that tends to be the most popular site. You can't get good rates, and it is certainly very popular here in the United States. You'll see on Craigslist ads to sell ant miners, which is mining equipment for Bitcoins. Not really profitable to do that now unless you're not paying for your electricity. And the machines are loud and they're real hot. I wouldn't recommend it. So you can find Bitcoins for sale on Craigslist. I'd be careful though. I would be very, very skeptical. And you know what? If you don't feel comfortable going by yourself, you can always hire a consultant or somebody that knows more about you. Give them $50. If you're buying $5,000 worth of Bitcoin, it's worth $50 to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Or something along those lines. Okay, so let's take a look back, see where our market is for the Bitcoin. $86.80. I will tell you one thing about Coinbase.com is their customer service is terrible. You can't call them. There's no phone number to call. There's no email support. You can't email them with questions or concerns. The only customer service they have is literally an automated robot in a chat window, and it never gets it right. So I would be very careful with that. You don't want to get all your money in there and have them close your account for some strange reason, because they won't tell you why they closed your account. That's why a lot of people prefer to just to buy cash locally from people they trust. And if you're having trouble finding somebody locally, you can always go to localbitcoins.com. They specialize in linking up people locally to buy bitcoins for cash locally. They just meet up in person at a public place. $86.80 last price. Had a little nosedive down to $86.60 a little while ago, but we have since recovered. Market is just incredible. $86.79.99 last price. Ethereum 471.23 up 1%. Bitcoin Cash 1587.20 down 5%. Ripple about 25 cents up 4.21%. Bitcoin Gold 362.50 down 6.5%. Dash 640.73 up 13.18%. Litecoin 88.59 up 15.61%. The blue chip is going to definitely be the Bitcoin market, so I would stick with that at least at first. Ethereum is the second place market, which we cover, but not nearly as in depth as we cover the Bitcoin market. They can move together, and money can move from one to the other, so there's opportunity there, which is why I think it's important to cover both of them. Not going to cover Litecoin so much, but Ethereum, I think, is an important market to keep an eye on. $86.66.20 last price for the Bitcoin. $86.66.15. Also, follow us on Facebook, bitcoinsquawk.com, or BTC Squawk is our Facebook page. If you want to get to know the co-founders a little better, we do have our own social media sites as well. James has his Instagram website, and I have Twitter. You can communicate with us through those social media sites as well. There's a new tab on our website called Press Releases. This is where you're going to see our Forbes articles, our Huffington Post articles, articles like that, CNBC articles, anything we do in the press. You will find here, these are high quality articles from reputable news outlets that have allowed us to either be interviewed or to write an article on their site or their magazine. So that's coming soon, and I highly recommend it. We're 8690.71. Some settles we like to give you. The gold settle, silver settle, dollar settle, euro settle, crude oil settle. Excuse me. We cover the Asian markets when they close. Give you a rundown of what happened there. We've got your economic calendars on deck, letting you know what's up and coming. We give you a 5-minute warning, and then when the numbers come out, you get the data faster than anybody. You're getting it in audio format, so you can continue to look at your charts instead of having to turn away from your charts and look at text. You'll be able to hear it audibly. You'll get conferences and events that are pertaining to Bitcoin. And you will get global Bitcoin conference data and meetings, that type of stuff. But folks, I'm going to set the mic down, grab something to eat for dinner. As always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to btcsquawk.com. Here for you in a big way. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me, west@btcsquawk.com, or hit up James at btcsquawk.com. Until next time, be good or be good at it.